Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Save Planet Earth. We ask that all members of the audience keep down when we're cheering. Please remain all flash photography off and phones off. There are 2 exits at the bay in case of a fire, and we are here to have a fun time. So make sure you cheer. All right. Now, on today's show, we will be asking members of the audience to come up. We have scattered experts that are well known on these topics to come up and answer some questions for us. All right. Now, can I have Susan Brown and Jennifer Lavers to the top of the stage? All right. Well, hello there. All right, Brandon.
We love you, Brandon.
And we have a couple questions for you too. All right. So, is plastic biodegradable?
No, it's not biodegradable. No, it's not.
Ladies and gentlemen, look up to the board. It's not degradable.
Good answer, good answer.
Now, second question. What percentage of household waste is plastic?
I would say around 75%. I think it's a little more, maybe 79.
Pretty bold, pretty bold.
Answer's 11%. You're both incorrect.
Aww.
All right, on to the next question. Is the use of plastic illegal or taxed?
No, it's quite I don't think it's illegal.
To the board. Yes, it is illegal in Kenya and taxed and banned in China, Italy, France, and Taiwan.
But we're not here. We're in America.
It's just this show's called Save the Planet.
We should have said that.
Does it say is it illegal or taxed in this country? No. It's a broad question. Now, question 4. How many plastic bags are used around the world? In your estimate, how much plastic bags are used around the world?
Per person, per country, per capita?
Just in total, overall, the entire planet Earth, all together in 1 year, how much plastic is used?
Okay.
Is it 32 million?
No.
Let me answer it.
Billions, because one plastic bag.
I think it's roughly around 2 million.
Looking up to the board. Oh, that's a turtle. It is 2 million every minute.
Every minute. You
Yeah.
said in a year.
Per year.
That's my fault as a host. 5. Are there instruments that can help reduce plastic waste?
What do you mean by instruments?
Brain.
We will be right back, everybody. We're gonna take a quick break. Going back to my question, as an instrument, we mean maybe machinery that helps you get rid of plastics, say recycling machines or corn starch and the plastic bottle versions at Shaw's and Walmart's and other stores.
Machinery that can help with reducing
Plastic use.
yes, plastic is what you said. Mentioned our recycling systems. We can also, on top of recycling systems, you can also update our recycling systems by separating the plastics via their categories as well. Because all plastics aren't just the same. There's different variations of plastics. So I think that our system should be more updated to the current state of our plastic.
Good answer. Very good.
I agree. I think that it's like, oh, stop.
Now, we would like to ask the crowd, how do you feel about the plastic that we use in our everyday lives? You, sir, Jack.
Can you say the question again?
How do you feel about plastic use in your life?
Plastic, I feel like we should use less plastic because it is harmful for our planet, and maybe we can find a way to use less of it and find more.
Just stick the microphone closer to your mouth.
More convenient uses. Yes, I believe plastic is bad. That is all.
Good answer.
Good answer.
I think plastics should be replaced with other materials that are very degradable, like use paper or cardboard when plastic isn't necessary. Yep.
Beautiful, I love it.
Good answer. Good answer.
Now, we will be switching spots. Your host, Jacqueline, will be coming up to the stage, and I will be asking questions around in the crowd.
Hello everyone, my name is Jacqueline and I will be taking over this part of the talk show. I will be bringing up two experts, Mike Myers and Francis.
Yes.
How are you guys doing today?
Doing all right. Yeah.
So I have a couple of questions about the use of plastic, something y'all are very familiar with. My first question is the production of plastics in the hand of the people or the government? If anyone else is there.
I think it's in the hands of the companies that are run by the people, but it's mostly up to the owners. I don't think that the people, the majority of the people, have any say in it.
I think the people is a little too vague of a term. Probably the 1% of the multinational corporations have control of the plastics. With all of their production plants, they get to choose where and how much of what they produce. So I don't think it's either one of them. I think it's that top 1%.
Why is there a lack of media coverage on the issue of convenience plastic?
I think exactly for the convenience portion of it. I think most of our society is built around all these different convenient things, and I think people don't like being told that what they're doing is wrong, and so it doesn't make good news or good headlines.
We've grown
Good answer.
I think we've grown up in a world of 5-minute fixes. So if we were suddenly told that the convenience was killing the world, nobody would really believe it as sort of like a fake news as we're so populated by right now. So I think the media coverage is just too far gone now for it to be of any real help.
We're all aware of how plastics are destroying the earth in its long run, but can you name some effects that society is going to face when the continuation of plastic is still being produced?
A big portion of it is a lot of sea life is going down. As a lot of fish and a lot of other marine life is being destroyed, it's not just the immediate destruction of it, but it's also the breaking down of the plastics into microplastics being consumed by the fish. And then as bigger fish eat those fish, and then we eat those bigger fish, bioaccumulation starts building up, and we end up getting those microplastics in our own system, and then we're going to have our own problems.
So these microplastics can lead to a lot of health effects long term. The rise in cancer is in proportion with the amount of plastics that we use in our everyday life because of these microplastics ending up in our food. They're made up of chemicals called endocrine disruptors, which mimic hormones in our own body, which can lead from anything to moodiness all the way up to cancer in the next 30 years of your life.
I think that deserves an applaud, everybody. I think that was great answer right there. That was really good there.
My next question is, why do people that make plastics really don't tell the world how bad they are?
Profit.
Good answer.
Are humans the main victim of the accumulation of plastics?
I I'd say not right now.
No.
I think that our waste all gets tossed to the side until it reaches us. It's everyone else's problem.
Does the general public have the power to reverse the damage done on our environment?
In the long term, I believe we do, but right now I believe we need to focus on just cutting the supply of plastic down. We need to stop increasing the amount of plastic we use before we can start reversing their effect. So buying containers that are made of glass or Pyrex brand container will drastically help reduce the amount of plastic, and then we can start cleaning it up so that it doesn't keep increasing as we're trying to stop it.
I think that general public on its own is a bad term in every case here. Because I think that we always talk about, can the general public fix this? Can the general public do this? But when was the last time that we as a nation or we as a world ever stood together against them?
Wow.
Good answer.
That one was. Welcome back from our little break. Well, we're gonna take some time to go out in the audience and ask around some questions for some people. Hello, man. How are you? So, do you feel humans are the main victims of accumulation of plastic?
I feel like the animals
Why do you feel that?
are. Because they're the one consuming those type of plastic. Because the plastic doesn't dissolve in a short period of time. When they dissolve into smaller pieces, those animals are more at risk, I think.
It's the crowd-based seed. We have up on the board 4 seeds with the straw. Everyone needs centimeters. Or turtle. I'm gonna go around and ask the same question. It's my young man right here. Hello there. What's your name?
Matthew.
Matthew. Nice to meet you. Now, do you feel that humans are the main victim of accumulation of plastic?
So, I think that we do, because all we do is we just throw on the floor or like ground, and it affects animals and their habitats. And we could probably start a mass extinction if we don't do something with the plastic problem.
Yep. Good answer. Good answer. Oh, there's several.
I'm gonna go with the same thing that.
Great answer. We love to see. Has the environment greatly changed since the influx of convenience plastic?
I believe so because more animals are dying and there are more animals in danger than there was before. The plastics.
Ma'am, hello there. How are you doing?
Woo! Hi.
Go Drake.
What's your name?
Jackie.
So, has the environment greatly changed since the influx of convenience plastic?